I'm late for an auction. I'm never late. I'm always the first guy there. But this morning, it's a Saturday, I had bought a bunch of stuff sight unseen in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, which is about an hour and a half from my place. So I zipped up there to get it, and you can see all this stuff in the truck. The truck, I'm going to an auction. Look how full my truck is. It's just jammed with stuff. And the box is really full. So I don't know what the point of all this is. Maybe, well, I can always strap stuff to the roof, I suppose. So we're gonna get to the auction about 10 minutes late. And I hate that. So this preview is gonna be a little weird. You're gonna hear the auctioneer rattling stuff off, and I'm gonna have to keep running back and forth to make sure that he's not selling something I want. So anyway, let's go buy stuff.
All right, on the knives, give me $5 here. How many did he take? Okay, $5 where? 5, 7.5, what about 7.5, what about 7.5, what about 7.5? Now 10, what about 10, now 12.5, $15, what about 15, 17.5. 17, what about 17.5, sold him $15. What's your number, please? 305, come and pick out as many as you want. I'll go to the other side. Make surf glasses, give me, you got 6 of them, don't you? Okay, well, 7.5. 3, 6, 0 to the buyer. Pictures. Pictures. That should be 3, right? So we're 3.
Wow, I could use one of these money machines.
All right, he's gonna hold the camera on those 4 pictures. They're beautiful. We're gonna sell choice. And who'll give me $20 on choice? At 20, 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 10, 12 and a half. 10, 12. He only wants 1. Okay. Going back to the 9. I got 5 and now 6. 5 and now 6, 7, what about 7? What happened? My speaker. $7 on them, what about 7? 7, what about 7? $7 and 7, what about I got 6 here back. Sold at $10. How many you want them all?
Ooh, Papa
You take
money.
them all, I'll throw 1 in. He just wants 1. What's your number, buddy? You might as well stay right up here.
Some old-timey radios.
$9. All right. You got 5? 5 and there's 1 both. Come on up here. Okay. We don't know yet. All right, on the box of DVDs there, about $10 on them. 10, about 10, 10, about 10 a buyer.
Oh, that's old.
A blood pressure monitor right there, but about $2.50. I might need that. At $2.50, we'll give you $1 bill. $1 bill, but about $1 bill, blood pressure monitor, thank you. And the casket, but about 7.5, but about 7.5, and now 10, 10, but about 10. $10 on, but about 10, 10, but about 10, 10, but about 10. So, 7.5. 401. Doug Prince. Choice, go 12.5, 15. $15 on, say 15. Sold him 12.5. 406. How many do you want? He's going to take a look.
That tells me something doesn't work. That's why it's all took apart.
20, but 20. 20 and 20 now, 2.5. But about 25, but about 25. 25, 7.5, but about 30, 30, but 30, but 30, 30, but 30. 30 now, 5, 35. 35. I got 30 in the backfield, Brian. 35, about 35. 32.5. 32.5, what about 32.5? Sold at $30. Read me the number. On the mug there, give me $5 on it. 5, but about 5. 2.5 on the mug, but about 2.5. 3, 3, but about 3, 3, but about $3 now. 4, to 4 choice, but about 5. 5 and a bit, 5, 5 and a bit, 5, I got 4 and a bit, 5. 4 and a bit, 5, sold at $4. Come and pick out as many as you want. My back of bidders over here. The number is 3, 5.
I got 2 prints left.
Sell a pair of prints, give me 10 bucks.
How's it going?
Hey, Brian. Where's all the rest of the stuff?
Hopefully you can find some goodies.
Yeah, I slipped and slid a long way for this. Oh yeah, I had to go up to Rhinelander
Okay,
this
now we
morning.
got a box of
More DVDs.
on the DVDs there, been 20 bucks on them. 20, what about 20? I'll take 10. 10, what about 10? 10, what about 10? 5 and now 7 and a half, 12 and a half, what about 12 and a half? You get them all, what about 12 and a half? 12 and a half, I got now $15 on them, say 15, what about 15? 12. Okay, anybody want anything out of it? Can you see that jewelry pretty good? Because all I can see is the light from the car in the yard. Yeah. Hopefully it'll go away.
Well, that's weird.
Okay. And would you give me $5 on choice? 5 would have been 5, I would have 5. 5 would have been 5. 2.5, where? 2.5 would have been 2.5. Anybody interested in 2.5? Would have been 7.5. 5 would have been 7.5, would have been 7.5. 5 would have been 7.5. 5 would have been $6, down at 6 now, 7, 7, Roger would have been 7, 6 would have been 7. Price on the knives. And would you give me $10 on price? What is this, a tin box? 10, 12 and a half, what about 12 and a half, what about 12 and a half, raise your hand, what about 12 and a half, 15. $15 on, say 15, now 17 and a half. Now 20, what about 20, 22 and a half, what about 22 and a half. 25, what about 25, 7 and a half, what about 7 and a half, what about 7 and a half. I'm trying to, now $30, 30, what about 30, 35, what about 35.
It is. Mike remembered it. Yeah, thanks.
40 would have been 40, 40 would have been 40. 40 would have been $40 to go. 40 would have been 40. Sold your way, $35. Give me a number. I can't see that. What? Just say it out loud, real proud.
I just pulled the truck out of here in the delivery bay, and this is all from the 2 sales that I had this week. Wow. I cannot believe the mountain of stuff I've got here to wade through. All this antique and vintage goodness. Well, thanks a lot for coming back. I like that. Man, let's just dive in. Sorry about the furnace running in the background. It's like 10 degrees outside. It's either that or I get frostbite. Let's dive in. I think I'm gonna grab the camera. I thought this was really unusual. It's got just a monstrous brass adjustable neck on it. It's just huge. I can't go up because I got the cord wrapped up here. Just a very interesting design. I've never seen one with that long of a gooseneck on it before. Cast base, old time hardware, old timey plug. Love it. I got this lamp too. Maybe I can pull this off. Nicely. And this is just a covered crock. Somebody must have glued this in and drilled it out, made a lamp out of it. Salt glaze. Good. Oh, that's not a boo-boo. That's how it's supposed to be. Cute, right? And then, my favorite is this old traffic lamp. So I can straighten that out. There we go. And all its kerosene burning goodness with its cute little red lens. Love it. I think I'm not going to sell this right away. I think I want to put it up on that beam with all the other ones I've got up there. Make it look cool up there. I have one of these already, but this is hand painted. It's a welcome sign. What this is made out of is a skinning board. It's an old-time skinning board. They would take the hide and put it on there, invert it, and skin an animal out. This one's never been used, because once they've been used, they're so oily, nothing sticks to them. They almost turn black. kind of a nice use for something like that. I've got one somewhere here in the antique shop too that says welcome in German. Old railroading stuff rings the bell. And this is mostly American, as like it says, American Flyer. These can fetch quite a bit of money, especially the electric ones. So the train would come along and it would signal this, and the arm would drop down. These would flash. Most of them just turned on and just stayed red. They didn't flash, but it looks like it's all there if somebody swiped the bulbs. Nice piece. The rest of it just looks like train tracks and nothing really remarkable in there. So this was at the sale I was just at, but I was at a sale the day before, and I got this box. Here, let me move this. All right, so then I got this box from Arnie's auction, and it's Lionel, but it's not the good Lionel. It's not like the really good heavy stuff from back in the day. It's kind of like modern Lionel, but it's all the same gauge. It's all O gauge, and it'll work on the same tracks as those American Flyer, but the Lionel tracks with the 3 rails is pretty much a gold standard for O gauge. But yeah, this is a good box, you know. I probably won't separate this stuff out, the really good old Lionel stuff. You part it out piece by piece. This I might, if there's 2 locomotives, I might just break it up into, half and then just sell the track by itself. I know it looks really bad, but take a SOS pad, do a couple seconds, and that stuff usually cleans right up. So anyway, model railroading. I think it's going to be around for a long time. Model railroading was big when my dad was a kid. It was when I was a kid. It's pretty generational. So I liked a few of these. Probably this might be the most valuable one in here, being it's an old apothecary jar. It's not blown, it's molded. You can see the mold line on it. It's old, but it's not like 1800s old. These little cork top bottles would probably be older than that. This one's not crazy old. That's not my favorite piece in the box is this stopper. This is blown and it's hollow. And you can see how that was molded. I mean, just hand tooled rather, sorry. I don't think it's really for anything in here. I mean, apothecary jars have these, but it seems clear to me they don't go together. This one's old. So this is some kind of medicine of some sort. As would this be with the graduations on the side, probably. Perfume. It's an old flask. That would be a cork that would have gone in that. That might be the oldest of the bunch. That's pretty old. That's kind of cute. That one had a cork for the top. I don't know if those are just in there. I'm not really wild about those. But anyway, they were kind of fun to get. I got these 2 old lithos who are clearly made by the same artist. When I look them up online, Otto Quante, I know I'm butchering that name. I know that keeps popping up. And these are tiny lithos of those original artworks. They're really small. See my hand in comparison. And there's nothing on the back. Just sealed up from back in the day when they were made. I just thought they were interesting. And in the same box is this piece. And that's convex glass. You see how it bubbles away from the profile of the glass comes out, dishes out instead of dishes in, and that would be concave. And these are reverse painted. So they take the glass and this painting is on the inside. And that was a really popular thing for a long time. They did stuff like that for these commercial thermometers, commercial advertising, art. And then as it got later and later, right before they were phased out, they actually even had transfers where they could just stick a transfer on there, but these earlier ones were painted. So it's kind of a cute little box to get. So I haven't bought a violin in a very long time. And in 2 days I bought 3, which is crazy unusual. So this is probably an old Stradivarius copy. It looks very old. Fingerboard's gone. One of the tuning pegs is missing. The rest of this stuff is easy. You can get a tailstock and a bridge and strings. But I'm looking at the body. It's pretty much all there. And it's not separated or blown apart. So I might look online and see if I can find a fingerboard that's, to scale. And I think you could probably put this together with not a lot of effort. Tuning pegs are, no big deal. But I really like the fact that it had these old bows. And one of the violins I bought yesterday has no bow. And it's probably every bit as old as one of these. It was in a lot of a bunch of other stuff, and I didn't pay much money for it, so I was actually really happy to get it. I've got another really old, really ornate violin in the back that's got a big chunk out of the center of it there. I'm just wondering if there's some cleverness that I could... Nah, I'm never going to fix it. Who am I kidding? Let's move on. And... I'm never going to do that with one hand. Okay, maybe I am. Wow, the rosin is still in there. So this one you can see is a replication of a 1700 Stradivarius. In very good condition. I like it's got a little pitch pipe it comes with. That's cute. It's got a bow. Original all wood case. And well, that's a pretty good looking old violin. I paid up for it, but it's got a bag. No, it's the padding gone awry in this old case. The bow's not too bad. I think there's some tape around that ferrule there. Usually what happens is the winding starts to unwrap, so somebody will put tape on it to keep the winding in place. And lastly, I think this is a little cutie pie here. Like the little mother of pearl inlay there on the tailstock. This one's really old. You can probably tell, and I'm not seeing any indication of who made it, unless it's on the back. You can see like where the bound edges are. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, this is a Kohler. That's right. I remember that now. There you go. And I think somebody's name. I thought I saw somebody's name on here. Oh, there it is. The original owner, or one of the owners. And maybe this was for school. And so these things can be updated and different pieces put on. One of the tuners is snapped. Again, they're just wooden pegs. It's no big deal. But, you know, no bow for this one. But I got two here, so anyway, and no, I'm not a violinist. I do love old stringed instruments, though. Very cool. All right, let's move on. Obviously, you saw the crates. It's an old unified school system crate. One of the things about these, usually these school ones, they're halved here on all sides and they fold up flat. It's really weird. But it says it's a folding box, but it's not. Oh wait, maybe this one folds a different way, and I just haven't. Oh, I wonder if these pull out. Well, if it says it's a folding box, it's a folding box. I would guess. Well, maybe I gotta play with it a little bit. Just what I want to do all day is play around with a wooden box. Hello, 1966. And obviously it's an upside down bud crate. It's got cool graphics on it. Love it. It's a beast. It's huge. It's weird when you see them made out of plywood. They're so big. All right. So this is a Violin. This is for the top of a roof on an antique house. You know, your roof caps up at the top, and there's one of these on each side. These sell really, really well. I know, hard to believe. And these are old fence posts, cast iron fence post toppers. And there's 4 of them in the box. These things are unbelievably heavy. These are good sellers. You'd just be surprised. Some of these beastlier ones, I see them in there, they're $50 a piece. Some are $100 a piece. I got this really great old door latch. And it works. And these are for a wood stove. Cast iron legs for a wood stove. Which I run into from time to time. I have the opportunity to buy one of these old stoves, and I was like, oh, if I only had the legs. And all the tangs are there, and that's usually what breaks off is the tang, and then it just makes the leg useless. I also got this wrought iron folding log rack, which is a beast. Yeah. Nice. So I got this old picture album. It's old. You know, when they're 1/8 of an inch thick. And yeah, if you watch my channel before, you know these. I'm always buying old photographs. I just kind of find it amazing. But it's really beat. There's not tons in here. But who would have thought back when this picture was taken that the potential for this picture to be seen worldwide someday could happen. I wonder what that leaf is. Anyway, that was cool. The rest of what's in this box, I bought some old lantern globes that were all red ones. Pretty cool. Made by Universal. And there's 2 that style. And then this one. This one's got the catches for the wire bail. This is from Little Wizard. So what I was thinking about doing with it, how to get back to that now. Oh man, I can't even move. I got so much stuff here. Let's find out. I can't even get through the aisle. I've got this Little Wizard up here. And the clear bulb is cool, but I thought the red one would be cooler. So I might switch those out. Anyway, as many lanterns as I buy, it's good to have extra globes. I don't know why I'm showing this, but I'm just going to show it because this was in another lot that I bought. And at auctions, I guess they're not allowed to sell liquor, so they sell vintage decorative bottles. And yeah, I wouldn't touch that with a cattle prod. That's been opened. But some of these are sealed. That one's sealed, whatever's in there. That looks sealed, yeah. Brandy. I bet this stuff is... I bet I could strip varnish with this stuff at this point. But I'm not a drinker, so I wouldn't touch this anyway. But people buy this stuff, so it's now inventory. Oof. I'm not sure that's supposed to be black. Okay, whatever. But anyway, I think there's 36, 24, 20, 30, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 42, 44 of those. This is just a little old record player. Again, it was just in a lot of a bunch of other stuff. But stuff cleans up and sells. But here's what I got. Oh man, it's a cast base, it's heavy. Yes, it's another floor ashtray. Really killer, man. Look at that. Can you imagine all that lived all these years? It's amazing to me. Oh, it's really heavy. It says Junior. I can't make it out. Maybe you guys can. Super, super heavy duty. Anyway, of course there's no ashtrays for it. All the drop-ins are gone. And I got a couple of them that I have in inventory right now with the drop-in part missing. But I'm gonna get these back together. These are really great sellers. They really do sell well. I don't know why these little reveals at the end, I think I can be done with them in 5 minutes and it just never, oh, hold on, I just saw one more I got sitting here. It's kind of in pieces. Yeah, it's a Miller Lite. It's not sure what's going on here because I just figured that whoever owned it took it apart because it quit working. So it would go on a wall, bolt against the wall here, and it's two-sided. That side goes on there. But we plugged it in at the auction, it lights right up. So I don't know why somebody took this all apart. It's missing the little plate on the bottom here that pulls these two sides together. But it looks like just a few minutes worth of work to make sure it worked with that. Wow, okay. So much for 5 minutes. Thanks for coming along on this one. See you in the next video. Thanks.